And now, more with Social Women with your hosts, Pat Cruz, Amy Diaz, and Bronwyn Dannenfelser.
Welcome back to Social Women. I'm your co-host, Amy Diaz. Our toll-free number is 855-252-2020. We would like to welcome Julie Tremaine, executive editor. I keep calling you executive director. Executive editor of Providence Monthly Magazine, and most eligible Bachelorette and Bachelor, Kimmy, Rich, and TJ Curran. Welcome.
Hi.
Julie, we're going to begin with you. You know, Providence Monthly has this issue every year, February. What made you begin this story, I guess you could say?
Well, I've been with Providence Monthly almost 6 years, and the story predates me. I think this is probably our 9th or 10th most eligible issue. We've been doing it for a long time. It's my favorite issue of the year, and you know, I say that partly because it's my baby. I decided a long time ago that this was my story, and I really love writing it, mostly because I just love interacting with the singles and getting to know 10 really interesting people.
So what is it, how is it that the decision process happens? How do you pick these 10 singles?
It's actually, it's a tradition that we have, actually. The day before we break for the holidays, our last magazine goes to press, like, the Thursday before Christmas, and that evening all the editors will just gather after work, maybe at a bar, I don't know. And,
so unlike what we do with Social Women.
And we just go through all of them, and you know, really what we're looking for is a mix of personality and looks and character, and you don't have to be the most successful person in the world. You don't have to be the best looking person in the world, but you do have to be really interesting and engaging and fun and have a great combination of all three things.
That is, from that, I'm going to kind of lead into TJ and Kimmy, because that kind of puts a lot of pressure on you two. I want to know who nominated you.
Christy Raposa nominated me, a friend of mine who's actually in a relationship. She's been in a relationship for a year, but she's always been very flattering of me. I don't know, deserving or not, but she's like, you know, you deserve to meet someone nice, and I thought that was very flattering. It's very nice.
That's sweet.
That is very sweet.
Christy's actually one of our writers too, and she's been a fantastic source of singles. Like for the last probably 4 years, she's always. I think we've picked one of her nominations every year because she recommends such awesome people.
That's awesome. What about you, Kimmy? Who nominated you?
I bet it's a collection of people.
Do you even know? Do you know? Get to find out who nominated you, or
my friends won't tell me.
Okay.
Someone at this table knows.
I do. I don't have the name with me, but I will definitely tell you this one.
It's no secret that I'm single.
Now, what do you think makes you guys super singles? Because that was the issue this year. That was the theme, super singles. Every year there's a theme. I remember back a long time ago, I was one of the most eligible bachelorettes on Providence Monthly, and ours were most wanted. Mm-hmm. Rhode Island's most wanted, and we were behind bars or so that was a really fun issue. But this year, super singles, and of course here we have super women and Wonder Woman, and it just kind of goes along with Social Women. So super singles, tell us, what makes you a super single, TJ?
I outlasted all the other people who are single in Providence. I'm 37, and everyone else has already been married, so I outlasted everyone else.
I'm too sexy for my love.
That's cute. We're going to have our Ustream here, our page, racking up the people saying, what is he doing tonight or tomorrow? Or
so what are you looking for?
It's funny. I actually have started seeing someone since the issue came out.
Oh, jeez.
And unbeknownst to her, that she didn't know that, and it kind of was, you know, she kind of makes fun of me.
Is that why your phone's going off like crazy right now? She knows you're on the show.
It's actually people. Other people besides her. Yeah, she's like, you better say nice things about me. No, that didn't happen. And unbeknownst to her, I was in this, and she's great. She's like a combination of everything that I don't want to really jinx it, but yeah, she's like, if I could make someone up, that would be the person I met, which is coincidental, you know, and kind of great. So yeah, hopefully this will be the last time I'm nominated.
So what we're saying
that
here,
be
Julie,
nice?
is it's working. Whatever you're doing, it's working.
It's
for
my new
people.
cologne. Yeah, it's my
Do
new
we-
cologne.
You are welcome, both of you.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
because-
Julie's getting invited to the wedding.
Do we have like a success rate of people that met because of this?
It's just JR, right?
No,
It's just JR.
that
One
is
person.
not true.
No.
No, we have 3 really solid success stories.
Really?
So, JR, who owns the Avery, he met his future wife on the day the issue came out, and they ended up getting married. And while it came out the day that they met, the day the issue came out, I was talking to his wife afterwards, and she was like, it's. Yeah, I didn't see the issue before we went on our first date, but it definitely made me more intrigued on the dates that followed. I was like, why did this guy get chosen? Why, what is it about him that made him be on the cover of this magazine?
Probably his bald head.
So it helped. And then we have actually 2 of our singles from last year's issue are currently dating. And
Each
they've
other?
been-
Together?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 2 of them got
That's
together.
kinda cool.
And they've been together for almost the whole year. They got together in the spring, I think, and they're still together. And then 2 years ago, we had a kind of bonus bachelor. We did it with Providence Pinup. We did it at this garage with vintage cars, and the guy who owned the garage was so adorable, and he had this pompadour, and he had this great personality. So we chose him as our bonus bachelor. We put in a little blurb. He was number 11, and he met his future wife because of that issue, and they now have a baby, and they're super happy.
Wow.
So there's hope.
Nice
There's hope
success
for you
story.
guys.
So there is some hope for Kimmy. Kimmy, we understand that you also just met someone recently, right?
Very recently, yes.
Tell us
From the issue?
Because of the issue.
Well, it was before the issue came out, but I used it as kind of a,
You better hurry up.
savvy way to let him know that I was single.
You see this right here?
Yeah. And I
It is
remind-
powerful.
Pictures splattered
This.
all over it, and people are going to be knocking on the door, so you best hurry up.
That's right.
So tell us, what do you think made you a super single to be chosen as one of the most eligible bachelorettes of Rhode Island?
I guess, I don't know. I feel like I don't have the best track record for wanting to be in a relationship, but just the past year or so, it's just something that I'm ready for, and I don't think anybody just knew. Nobody assumed that it was something I was looking for, but it really was.
Good for you.
And I don't know. I guess I just didn't know where to go from there, and then somebody nominated me, and it kind of opened the doors to that, and let people know that I was looking.
Relationship status. And over the break, we realized that as I went out, I said, oh, yeah, most eligible bachelor and bachelorette, and Julie. But we have found out that Julie is also an eligible bachelorette.
I am. I just can't put myself on the cover of my own magazine.
That's okay. So
Why
we're going to put you on the
Sure you
cover
can.
of this segment. Julie, tell us, what makes you a super eligible single?
Well, first of all, I did not call myself a super single.
Okay, well, I'm calling you a super single because I know you, and you're totally a super single.
I think, it comes from a mix of probably a lot of glitter and a lot of champagne, real fondness for karaoke. That's the secret. That's my eligibility right there. So
Okay,
gentlemen,
so
line
we're
up,
looking
please.
for someone that wants glitter and champagne.
And karaoke.
Karaoke.
Karaoke always makes for a good time.
This gives hope though to people, because we have so many people saying that here in Rhode Island they can't find that Mr. or Mrs. Right, and obviously there are people out there. It's just
They're not hanging out in the right karaoke bars, obviously.
well, where are you?
What?
Where are you?
Where am I? Mm-hmm. I'm everywhere.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm all over the place.
But did you find that most of the people that you had that were nominated were coming from certain areas, or is there anything that was a common thread between all of these eligible?
There's definitely no geographical location. I think that it's, the most common theme was the people who nominated them were saying, they're single because they're not willing to settle. They're single because they're looking for the perfect person. And I think a lot of it is just not getting out there enough. Obviously not for TJ and Kimmy, because
They're always out there.
they are around town.
So Kimmy and TJ, TJ, you mentioned earlier that you met this young woman who's perfect for you. What is
So far, I don't know. I mean,
So far,
who's
so
so
good.
far? Okay, so then
so far it's going really well.
So far it's going really well.
yeah,
So
yeah.
what is it that a man like you, who does well, you're a mortgage broker, what is it that you're looking for?
If you were looking.
If you were looking, or hint.
The thing that I really like about the person I met is that she's really, really kind above everything else, and really, really smart and fun and funny and, you know, pretty. That doesn't hurt. And and you know, it's just a lot of different things. And I'm, you know, like we talked on the way in, you know, Kimmy's 26, I'm 37, so my mom's putting a lot of pressure on me. You know what I mean?
Is there a problem with that?
No, not really, not really. But at this point, I'm not going to date someone just to date them. So I look and I say, all right, can this person potentially be my best friend? Could this person potentially be someone who, you know, I could spend the rest of my life with, and, you know, have those moments of silence where it's not awkward, or go through periods of time where we can argue, but it's going to be a respectful argument. You know what I mean? These are the things I think about, which maybe it's a little weird, but
no, it's not. It's great insight.
Yeah, but that's what, you know, I'm looking for someone that is like a really, really good person, and so far that's been the case. So yeah, I've been pretty lucky. Yeah, this whole year's been, I've been pretty lucky this whole year. Actually,
I have to say, what's really nice about what he just said, and looks good looks are not that bad, came last.
Yeah,
it's
which was
really,
very cool.
It really,
which was very, very cool.
It's something that is the first to go. You know what I mean? It's the first thing. It's sometimes, a lot of times, the first thing. It's the first thing you notice, but it's also the first thing that goes. You know, and I, you know, I used to be a model when I was like 3 years. No, I'm kidding. But you know, but it is. It is only skin deep, and it's, you know, I've been in a lot of relationships where. That was that was a contributing factor, and it's never the most important thing. It really isn't. It really isn't.
And at the end of the day, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So.
Right. I keep on telling you that every time I proposed to you in the past, but I was like, "Come on, Amy."
He proposed to me when I was an eligible bachelorette. No,
I did. I think I did. I think I actually did. I think it was the night I met you.
Amy totally missed the boat on that one.
Yeah. So hello, like now, I don't want to know who that girl is.
Yeah,
anyway.
Too bad. Too late.
Anyway, Kimmy, what about you? What is it that you look for in your mate?
Even though I'm only 26, I'm actually like a neurotic planner. So I'm looking for someone that has the same kind of plan, like has plans in general. I've dated a lot of man babies that live for the moment. I'm looking for long-lasting things, you know, and the guy I'm seeing now is like we're completely honest with each other. We like tell each other our like crazy things, like. It's creepy. I don't know.
Like what kind of crazy things?
You know, what we want for the future, which is kind of weird since we've been dating for, you know, a week, but or 2 weeks or however long we've been dating. And I don't know. We just really connect a lot, and we both talk a lot. He's always happy, and I'm like kind of sarcastic, and like I can be negative at times. So he definitely like brings out the happiness in me, which is. I need that.
Yeah, balance. So I understand that there's a party tomorrow. Julie, can you tell us about that?
There is. There's our super singles party is at FET tomorrow night from 6 to 8 p.m. And though it is a party to celebrate our most eligible issue, it is certainly not only a party for singles. And I think there will definitely be quite a few singles there. All of our 10 most eligibles will be there, but it's a party.
Have they all
everyone.
found love yet? Because.
TJ
and Kimmy did.
I believe these are the only two.
We thought it was a race. We thought it was an amazing race of love, and I would like the prize now, please.
But it's going to be one of our
you got the prize already.
Monthly parties. They're always really fun. We're expecting a couple hundred people. We're going to have we have a photo booth there, which I'm very excited about. We have we're going to have salsa lessons, and then after our party ends at 8. And after that, there's going to be a demonstration, and then there's going to be salsa dancing all night. So it's going to be a really good time. Cool.
Julie wanted us to add that her hips do not lie.
You can find out tomorrow night.
Yeah. Well, for those that haven't picked up the issue,
camera for that somewhere, so we can.
For those that haven't picked up the issue, where can we find the list of the other eligible bachelorettes and bachelors?
You find Providence Monthly around town, like restaurants and bars and shops, but online too, providenceonline.com. All of our most eligibles are up there. There's even a way to email them to express some interest if you happen to see someone you like. I believe that our singles here got some emails. I don't know. But if you want to do that,
Kimmy's like, I didn't. But it's okay.
I haven't gotten a single email.
TJ got two.
Well,
yeah, I got
you
some.
found someone,
Wow.
so
I was gonna say it says no longer available.
Yes.
And I'm gonna
You've
be
been
bringing
blocked.
some singles with me.
You're bringing singles with you?
Yeah, I have some amazing female friends that I'm gonna, and one male friend that I'm gonna bring to the party. So,
Great.
you know, I'll
So-
throw them out for the people that were thinking about
The
talking to me.
singles out there.
Yeah.
where to
Get
be.
over to the party. The
Tomorrow.
not singles, bring your date.
Well, thank you so very much for joining us, Julie, Kimmy, and TJ. Julie, we're gonna have to put you up on that website so that
Yeah.
we can find you an
Oh
eligible
God.
bachelor.
All
tomorrow.
the single ladies. All the single ladies.
Because Julie's hips don't lie.
That's
Thank you, thank you, thank you.